I found a random picture online and I'm going to be turning into a full-blown ad. Pay attention because you can use this same strategy for your own business. You can use it for your own social media, for your own ads. It only takes a few minutes. Depending on how creative and how much time you want to put into it, it could come out really good. So I'm going to be showing you that right now. The software I'm going to be using is FreePik because I find it to be a bit better with image generation compared to a Higgs field, but they're pretty much similar in many ways. But let's just start by looking up a random image, all right? So I went online and I went ahead to type random sneakers. Now, random sneakers, I don't want to get a brand one. I'm just gonna random shoe. This, I don't even know what a live shoes is. It's probably like the ugliest shoe I've ever seen, but let's just go ahead and use that one. So I'm just gonna save the image. All right, so we're on the FreePik interface, and if you don't have FreePik, I think you should get it to test them all. The first thing I would suggest is getting all the AI softwares that you can find, whether it's a Higgs field, Midjourney, or FreePik, and other ones I'm not mentioning, but I'm forgetting, and test them all out. See which one you like. I'm just gonna be showing you FreePik because that's what I use, and I also use Higgs field, but I want to use FreePik for this example. So what you want to do is go to image generator, and here on the interface is going to show you where to generate images, and here you're going to want to put a prompt. Now with prompting, here's the thing. We're not all good prompters. I'm not a good prompter. You might be really good describing it better than me. That's fine. You can go ahead and type it because you still need human touch with it, because if you don't describe it good, it's not going to come out how you want it. So what I usually do is go to an LLM, which is a large language model. And that's going to be a ChatGPT, a Claude, or a Gemini. I prefer ChatGPT because I used it for so many years, so that's what I'm gonna do. Now, we're gonna get our image. Okay, now we're gonna get our image, plug it into ChatGPT, and we're gonna just tell it to describe it. I also have this cool software that it's called Whisper, and I don't even have to type. Please describe this shoe in extreme detail so I could put it into a prompt image generator called FreePik. See, that's pretty cool. Sometimes it messes up, but there you go. Now it's gonna generate me a great description. Now, the thing about image generating, you wanna be very, very detailed of what you want. It's gonna give me a good description of what it's called, even the color and everything. Okay, cool, nice. Now, honestly, I don't even know what I wanna make, so I'm gonna keep asking ChatGPT what I could make this image out of. Please tell me ideas I could make for my brand of this shoe for a cool static image. Oh, great. Okay, here it is. So it's giving me a bunch of options here. Now, the shoe looks like a boxing shoe, more maybe like a race car shoe. Let's just do boxing because I really like boxing. It gave me cool ideas, but I just came up with a better one. Please give me an idea where the shoes are in a boxing scene of a person and it looks very cinematic, it looks grungy, and the person looks like a fighter, very fit and shredded. Okay, let's see what it comes up with. Okay, awesome. So it gives us a scene description. It's very nice. Here's the prompt. Cinematic low angle of a muscular shredded boxer standing in a gritty old box ring wearing stylish red high sneakers in yellow. Okay, cool. Let's just copy that. And what you want to do is go to image references and pick the image, upload it. Now we could put a person there, but let's just see what it comes up by itself. And I'm going to use multiple models. So here's the models. There's Google, there's Flux, there's Seedream, Mystic, Ideogram, GPT, Runway, Classic. Me personally, I don't really use Mystic, Ideogram, GPT, or Runway because they really don't get me good results most of the time. So I usually just go with the three: Google, Flux, and Seedream. So let's just go with the highest level of Nano Banana first. Then let's go with Flux, Max, and then let's go Seedream 4. Okay, cool. Let's just wait for that to load. Okay, now it's done loading. So let's look at the first picture from Seedream 4K. Wow, that looks pretty... That does not look good. There's like 3 legs behind it and it makes it look all dirty. So let's see this one. Okay, this one's a lot better. Does it look like the reference image? Okay, it looks pretty accurate. Yeah, not bad. Maybe I'll change this, the lighting. It's a little dark leg right there. Okay, that's from Flux Context. Now let's look at Nano Banana. Okay, Nano Banana looks pretty solid. Okay, those are cool. Now, those are just examples of what you can do. Obviously, you can go more in depth. You could change the prompting up here to see, maybe you don't want a 35mm lens, maybe you want a 50. Let's just see how that looks. And then cinematic tone. Let's just go for, let's see, a serious tone. And then stadium boxing ring instead of, okay, let's give it a stadium, make it look cool. And then we could also below here, there's styles of how you want the image, the overall image to look. So you can also put that. Let's do a classic anime just to see the effects. And then you also have effects, which is more of a layering, black and white, hues, you know, it's like a filter. And then you have characters. You can choose a character here. You can make your own character. So if you wanted to put yourself, or you have a model, you can name it, choose a gender, and then drop the images. And that will make a Laura, which it means your own character. It could be you or a friend and a certain model, and it'll look just like it. Objects here, you could put objects, things that you want. Again, if you have a product, this is where to put the glasses or a handbag, and it will be very accurate. And then you got colors, there's a pastel. It just gives the overall look of the colors. So let's just test that again. The same three, Sea Dream. Let's do Flux Context. And then let's do Google. Let's see, let's wait for those. When you filter out the certain style of what you want, depending on Sea Dream, Flux, or Google, it's gonna show you different. It's gonna only allow you to put certain styles for each of the models. So that's why I do 3 at a time, so you can see. It might take up more credits, but okay, let's just see this one. This is Sea Dream, and then it has an anime style. Looks okay. I mean, I wish the leg was a little more to the left, but it's pretty good. Okay, now let's look at this. Okay, not bad. Looks pretty good. The legs are very muscular. It's in a ring. Okay, now this looks pretty. It looks all right. Okay, it didn't really. Oh, I should have been more specific with stadium and have people around, but you can see it's pretty good. That's Nano Banana. So it really depends on what your product is. You have to really just play around with all the different models so you can see which image looks the most accurate or the style you want. For me, I really like Sea Dream because it's more realistic and it does a good job of getting the image correctly. And you can see the other ones do good as well, but you have to just experiment, like I said. Okay, that's awesome. Now, if you wanted to make it more HD, you could just click it, go right here, and it goes upscale, and it will upscale. And then you can go to the left right here, and the model right here is called Magnifica, which is one of the AI softwares that can upscale images and videos. I'm sure it could do videos. I'm pretty sure it does now, if I'm not mistaken. And right here, you can change the different creativity, HDR, resemblance to make it as accurate. It does it automatically by itself, and then you have the prompt here, so it makes sure it's the same as the prompt that you put up. But let's just go with it. 90 credits, not too bad. All right, now we have it upscaled. Let's see how it looks. Let's say before. So you can see the details really nicely. Look at the shoes. Look how little blurry they are. And then pay attention to the legs as well. Very realistic. Oh yeah, that looks nice. You can see original, after. Nice, that looks cool. Okay, that was just a demonstration of what it could do. Now let's put it into a social story. And then let's go back to ChatGPT and tell it we want to make it into an ad. Okay, that's cool, but I really like it to be more of an ad style prompt. Please tell me a concept that I can use for it to look more like an ad promoting the shoes. All right, so this is the prompt: cinematic advertisement photo of the red bottom spot. Okay, let's just go with this. Let's see how it looks. Please don't do this. Okay, and then all right, so I put the prompt. And again, we're gonna just put Nano Banana first. And okay, we'll make sure to store it. Okay, let's see what happens. Now let's do Flux and let's do Sea Dream as well and see how those turn out. Okay, this is not bad. All right, so the images are out. This one is pretty good, but the body looks very weird. Like it's not there. Like this shows a really good shoe when I look at it. Okay. And then we got this from Flux. It's okay. And then we got Nano Banana. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, but I really want this to look good. So what I'm gonna do is download the image, put it into ChatGPT, and I'm gonna tell it, I really like this image and how close the shoe is, but the body is not correctly positioned. Can you please give me a prompt where it's the same image, but the body is correctly positioned? And let's see what that does. Okay. Let's just see what this does. Might as well. Okay. Let's try it again. See during flux and then Google. Okay. Let's wait for those. See, here's the thing, guys. It's just, you just really have to play around with it. You gotta really just keep playing with it. But all right, so I went back and I decided to give it a new prompt, and here's the results. See, this is a way better image. Way better image. You can see it's way more detailed. Smoke coming out of the stadium. Then this one I also like too. It's pretty cool. It shows a boxer. Then we got this one. It's look, Flux Context did a pretty good job, and then Nano Banana. So it really is just back and forth. You gotta see which strengths and weaknesses for each model is. So let's just go with the one that Flux Context made, and let's upscale it, because why not? Might as well make it look good. Okay, now it's been upscaled. Now look at this. Look at the detail. Just pay attention. Boom, that looks amazing. Look at the smoke, look at the lights, look at the detail of it. Let's just look the detail. Look at it. It's all blurry. Look, it looks all right, but now boom. Okay, boom. Now that looks amazing. Now all we have to do now is download that image. All right, now we can go to a Canva, and then we can just put in a cool font on social media. Let's go to social media. Let's just do an Instagram story. Let's just say we're gonna do a story so we can swipe up and people could buy our product, whatever. Now we can upload the file, boom, put it up, and there you have it. The shoe is looking nice, print, and crisp. Awesome. Now let's put some text. Now let's just ask ChatGPT. All right, I have my image now. Hold up. All right, let's put the image. So you always want to make sure you put the image. You always tell it what software you're using to make a better prompt. Here is the image that I got from FreePik. Please tell me a cool catchphrase or slogan of this shoe that I can use to put into Canva and type it out. And also tell me what font will look good, and give me a CTA for this post. It's also an Instagram story. There you go. See how much faster it is when you don't have to type? Saves me so much time, bro. Whisper is so nice. Check it out. Okay, made for the moments that burn. That's alright, but whatever. Let's just do it just for the sake of this video. Moments that burn. Okay, cool. Let's make it, okay, why is it not? Okay, let's just put it like this. And then, what was it? Font is Anton. Okay, Anton. See if it even exists. Anton. Okay, awesome. It does exist. Let's make it a bit bigger. Okay, now I got my image. Let me just stretch it out a bit. Put it up. Cool. Put this down. And here's a simple ad. Made for moments that burn. Own the ring. Shop now. Now, look, I'm not a marketing genius. Obviously, that's your job. But I'm just showing you how to create the image. Now, look at this picture. It is crispy. It looks cool. It looks cinematic. It looks professional. And it only took us a few minutes, to be honest. Or, yeah, just a few minutes. And it came out just like this. This is amazing. Just look at this. That's awesome. Let's just download it. And boom. There you have it. Made for moments that burn. Own the ring. Shop now. Look at that image. Crisp, cinematic, amazing. It looks professional. And mind you, this is the image that we got it from. Remember, guys. Now look at it. See how it is? It's look plasticky, looks rubbery. And now when we look at the other image, but as you can see, the logo is not the same as the other one. It's A2H2. So it's not the same when you can see it. Now what you want to do with that is get the image, let's screenshot the logo, put it into the AI suite image generator again between the two photos. So we want to put this image here, and then upload the logo, and I'm going to tell it, please have the same logo from image 2 onto image 1. I don't want nothing else different except for the logo on the top of the shoe that says A2 and H2. Please have it the same. And boom, let's see. See Dream. Now it's probably not gonna be the same, just to let you know, but you gotta just try. Let's see how it does. This is using See Dream. Okay, now see guys, it's not gonna be the same. You gotta really iterate. Or if you actually had the physical product, then you could take really high def pictures. But for the most part, you could Photoshop it, keep trying, keep iterating, and eventually it will look like what you want. But yeah, guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you liked the tutorial. I have many more to come. This is my first video on the channel of making the tutorial. It was pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie, it's not the greatest. To be honest, I probably was all over the place, but hopefully you got some knowledge for this and you could apply it to your own business, to your own social media platforms. And that's all I'm here to do. I'm just here to help you guys out and help myself out by learning these AI tools and getting better so then I can help other people like you to make more money, be more creative, and be the best version of yourself. So thank you for watching. Appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video.